PMC Lynch.
There's an awful lot that you don't know. You think you've seen everything, you haven't. There are things you never dreamed of. There's another world out there.
Welcome everybody. This is Seattle 206723 with a whiskey review. Today we're going to do the Glenmorangie, the Sherry Cask Finish 12-year-old. It's bottled at 43%. Very excellent whiskey we have here. I've only had a sample of it, and I haven't put out any. I didn't put out any pictures or anything, so this may be a bit of a surprise for everyone. It's a very elegant looking bottle. I mean, Glenmorangie does a real good job with their bottles. I like their bottle shapes. But let's go ahead and let's get a little something here going. And like I said, I haven't played with this much, so you guys are going to get some of my original thoughts and some of my tasty notes and some of my smell notes for this particular whiskey here. Glenmorangie, to me, typically has what I would say is an orange note to it. A lot of their drinks I drink on my palate, I typically get an orange or tangerine type of taste. This is also noted to have some other notes as well, but we'll see. What I'm doing is I'm just pouring a cap of water here. You know, just a cap of spring water. I might give it just a little bit more. Let's give her a dash. There we go. So we can really unleash what's inside of there. You know, and I'm going to give it time to quick turn and let her begin to settle on down here. You know, it's a pretty good distillery. They're famous around the world. They've been doing whiskey for quite some time, and you know, we're just gonna go ahead and I think it's got enough time. Let's give some smells here. See what I get. Oh yeah, smell the sherry. There's some orange tangerine. A hint of chocolate. Sherry's there though, definitely. And the orange and a hint of chocolate note. Fruits. Oh yeah, this is Glenmorangie. And like I was saying earlier, I'm going to do my eye test. I like to see how much oil we get out of a particular scotch. What I'm looking for is that little glass or layer of oil. And this drink isn't really oily. More than likely due to its immaturity. Typically you can get, in 18-year-olds you'll get quite a bit of oil because it's been maturated a lot longer, but there's some here, but there's not a lot. So let's go ahead and get the tasting out of the way and see what I get. Okay, on the palate, on the arrival, smooth. You've got your chocolate notes as it begins to open up. You're gonna get your chocolate notes, definitely. Dark cocoa, milk, and sherry going into the finish. It's pretty good. It's actually good. And it's not that expensive of a bottle. I mean, you know, you're talking about something that's a $40 in most places. $40 you can get a very nice bottle of whiskey, and it doesn't cost you a whole bunch. I mean, you know, unlike some of those other bottles I've shown. I mean, but it's a rather, I mean, for $40 and sitting down with friends, this is an excellent bottle of whiskey. No doubt about it. It has a place on my shelf. I'm gonna give another taste, because I really want to get that. I want to get the finish down. So I'm gonna give her another swirl here and see what I get. Okay. It finishes into an orange. The finish is quick. It's short, and that probably has something to do with the immaturity of it being a 12-year-old. So what I mean by it being short is it's not a long, drawn out, tasting orange finish. I mean, I typically will get in my taste palette and my taste buds or finishes on Glenmorangie, like the 18-year-old I have an 18-year-old bottle over there. That one finishes long with an orange, tangerine, fruity finish. This one gives you sherry, goes into the orange, and it steeps off, it tapers off pretty quickly. So you don't have a lot of, there's not a lot of finish to it. But overall, you've got your opening with a tad bit of sherry, a little bit of fruit, into a chocolate, into a milk chocolate, hint a note of dark chocolate, and then it goes into an orange fruity finish that tapers off rather quickly. That's what I've made of this. The thing about it is, on the second roll though, on the second drink, it did a bit of a change up. I had a little bit of cocoa, an orange opening, smooth orange opening, a little bit of cocoa, and it went back into the finish of being, into the finish of with finishing off into a fruity, orangey-like taste, which tells me that there's a lot going on with this particular brand. There's just a lot going on with it. They mixed it into some sherry cast finish, and it's got its notes with the richer, darker tone and some chocolates to it. So it's there, but it's not heavily there. So you may taste it, get a few different notes, and it may kind of move into something else. I mean, very possible. I've heard that from a few other people on the internet about this particular brand, and they're absolutely right. Depending on the amount in the bottle and the water that you add, it'll move on you. That's just what it will do. So it's a fantastic drink. Overall, I'd say it's definitely worth the $40 for it. I'd recommend it, and it has a place on my shelf for other people to taste and get a chance to see what a different whiskey will do when you're tasting it. I mean, this is in my mind, this would be the perfect one to say, okay, oh wow, I got a little bit of chocolate notes. Okay, give it a swirl. I'll try it again, and they get something else. You know, that's a bit of a, I would say, a particular subject to further debate and research with Glenmorangie and this Lasanta 12yo. Well, this has been Seattle 206723 with this whiskey review.